Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome to Spit and Swallow,
where our topics come and go.
where we spit the negativity and swallow the truth. All tea, no shade.
Oh well, true.
Oh, well, ano?
Very true.
Good night, listeners. How are you doing? This is your Ate Barbie.
And this is Kuya Ichael.
I'm Tita Robin, and we are the BIR.
Hi, how are you doing, guys?
Good. Tired.
Maganda pa rin.
Wala pa rin ang hasang.
Yes, very true. Okay, so, hard topic. Sex. Kayat. Ano yung Tagalog nun?
Kantot, mga
Oh,
ganyan.
ay,
No,
yun.
that's slang word, di ba?
Oo.
But formal,
Talik. Pakipagtalik.
Ang lalim.
because in Bisaya, pakinghilawas.
Wow.
Oo, pakikipagtalik.
Oo, I think that's more appropriate.
Oo. Pero kung salitang balbal, kantot,
Yeah.
parang kayat,
Gerger.
gerger.
Oh, sa amin sa Waray, very awkward kasi tawag doon is putik. Like technically, that's
Putik?
P-U-T-I-K.
Talaga?
So,
Mud?
putik kita.
Like
Parang
mud.
ganun.
Yeah,
Let's have
putik,
sex.
mud.
Oh. So, very dirty yung sex
Oh,
namin.
balasubasin, mga ganyan.
Yes.
Bisaya is the best, pakinghilawas.
Okay.
Lawas means body.
Oo nga.
Yes. Oo. I think,
So what about sex, Robin? What about sex?
okay. So, ang natin is, let's talk about sexual positions. To be exact, tama ba? Oh, kasi si Barbie bottom siya. Alam mo naman.
Wait lang! Sino ba nagsabing bottom si Barbie?
Ayaw nga pala!
Because of the fisting?
Oh,
Because of the
Ate
fisting?
Emily, masyadong
Sorry.
chismis.
Wait lang!
Awkward.
You're putting things in her
Our
mouth.
listeners
Oh my
may
God.
think that we are doing it. We're friends. We
Yeah.
cannot bottom each other.
Correct.
Wait lang.
Okay, let's,
Hindi, wait lang. You can only speak for yourself. So what
Correct.
are you? What position do you actually prefer, like?
Okay, initially I started as a beautiful bottom, then suddenly I turned into a cocoon, then naging versatile top, tapos ngayon, truth be told, side na po ako ngayon. So it's a transformation.
Yeah, for those listeners who doesn't understand what side means, how do you find side?
Yung side, ito yung kiss-kissan lang po, wala pong hindi po tayo dumadaan sa underpass. Hindi
So
po
to
tayo
fencing, parang ganon. Ching,
Oo.
ching, ching, ching.
Wala namang ganong
Is
sound
that,
effect.
is that the song of Ariana Grande, Side to Side?
Yes.
That's what she meant?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Si Ari, yung good friend ko na si Ari, ano siya?
Ang may-ari.
Oo, siya yung
Yung malaki ang ari.
Yes.
Wait lang sandali. So ikaw nga, Barb, we're veering away. So what
top or
are,
bottom?
what power top.
I don't know if this is like final na ha, because again, I'm open to many things, Manggod. I'm an open-minded person,
Oh.
charot. I've always been there at the other side, not on the...
You're a receiver.
Yes, I like the term receiver.
Oo.
Yes, always, and I prefer that way.
Oh, kasi kung preference lang talaga, top. Pero because of, parang relationship responsibilities, then whatever, parang...
Oh, by the way, I also a woman on top. I drive
Wow.
Ferraris.
Ooh.
You know what I mean, girl?
Broom broom.
But you, Kel, it's always been like that ever
Oh,
since.
kung preference, I'd prefer to be top. Pero with relationship responsibilities kasi, of course, sometimes you need to give and take. So I'm open to that. Parang, if you love the person, you'll be able to do anything that is nasty and dirty.
Stupid, crazy things you do for
Isa.
love.
Let's spice it up. We're talking about sexual position. Have you tried threesome?
I think I am the most...
I want to, but wala pa. Walang, what do you call this? There's no... Has been a time na parang I was able to actually do the threesome. Pero parang sexual fantasy ko talaga yan.
Okay. Barbs, have you tried?
I don't want to try it. I'm not open to that idea. I'm sorry.
Why?
For me, when you are in a relationship, it should be... For me lang ha, I'm not speaking of the trans community. It should be between me and my boyfriend only.
Oh, so no side dishes.
Side dish outside. Charot!
Okay. For me, I have tried, but it's I'm not in a relationship when I did that. It's more of like an experience that I wanted to try. Gusto ko lang kumbaga, it's something, try something new.
I like pala twin guys. To share my body.
Talaga?
So,
No, I mean, that's
kambal
my fantasy.
experience, like si Damien and Damian. Parang gano'n. Or,
Kambal ang pangalan o kambal in biologically?
oh,
No, that's my fantasy, but I don't know. I can't
Ako, fantasy ko talaga. Fantasy ko ang threesome. It's just that I'm afraid kasi there's always one person who would be left out kasi and parang yun yung parang stressor sa akin. What if
you
kunyari
feel
ako
that
yung
way?
mano? O paano pag ako yung na-left out, diba? Kamusta naman?
well, galingan mo. That's a little... Oo, kung ayaw. Ganun lang yan eh.
Perform, bitch.
Correct!
Perform, bitch.
Oo.
Ganon. Box out. Parang ganyan.
Oo, sikuhan, brasuhin mo. Well, for me,
Rasuhin mo,
I was
fisting?
young kasi, I'm already 36, so I think...
Are you? You don't look like 36, Ate Emily.
Really?
You look like 16 pa rin.
Basta,
Body and mind.
Real. Oh,
With matching,
alam nyo na yan.
O, diba? Shoulder to shoulder, cheek to cheek.
Correct. Dig back siya. Basta yung magano. So, yun. It was just experimental. I think I was, if I'm not mistaken, malalaman naman to ng nanay ko. I was in my 20s when I did that.
Early 20, mid 20,
20, as in 20, as in 20. Because I wanted to try, like, it's more of, though it's a bit magulo at saka mas matagal siya kasi nga, para bang not to mention, you have, kasi in a regular sex, you wait for each other. Pag tatlo, parang mas matagal kasi nga you have to, kasi minsan kasi wala kasi sabayang pagbigkas, so it's more...
Hindi, tsaka feeling ko kasi parang pag threesome, you need to ravage each other eh.
Oo.
Otherwise, yun nga, may iwanan ka.
yung
I'm
gano'n.
curious, did you time it?
What time?
I
Parang may
think
stopwatch.
It lasted for 30 minutes, pero wala namang timer, pero mas...
Was it tiring?
Being tired is already very minimal na lang because I got excited because it was an exhilarating, invigorating experience.
Pero yun nga, wait lang. Kasi for someone who has done both ways, receive and actually give, parang paano yung first experience nyo on receiving? Like, was it painful or whatever? Kasi talaga sa akin parang it was a shock.
My very first sex ko kasi, I was the receiver, and as I have said, I prefer it that way. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It was the most painful.
Oh, di ba? Masakit.
But I was well lubricated, as I have mentioned in our previous podcast recording. I don't know if it will be published first, but I've already mentioned this. I was well lubricated because he came prepared, but it's still very painful. In a scale of 1 to 10, I would say around 9 siya.
As inalabas talaga yung pagkababae ko talaga din. Hindi, imagine mo, Barbsa, the first guy who actually, parang bottomed me was a foreigner. So, can you imagine?
Kill! Did you raise our flag?
I tried, pero parang may napunit talaga, hindi ko maintindihan.
Yeah,
Sakit.
I felt that too. There was bleeding. I swear.
Ako for sure may bleeding.
Wow.
Ikaw?
I was conscious because you know why? I brought with me tissue.
Wow. Wet wipes? Wala.
No, just plain tissue that we
Tissue.
use in the toilet.
May brand ba tayo kasi pwede natin para makasponsor sila?
Oh, I know. It's not a very popular brand. I don't want them to sponsor us.
But in fairness, alam niyo guys, parang at that time, parang he was always asking me, is it okay? Will he stop? Pero parang yun nga when you're with someone, you want to actually please the other person.
Correct.
So, in the midst of parang pleasure and pain, sinabi ko, tapusin niya na lang.
But are you open to the idea of having a threesome, Phil?
Gusto ko sana kaso nga lang may mga parang apprehensions ako kasi nga parang I like what I've told Robin before kasi ang problema kasi sa akin, I have sex like a girl. Parang I like cuddling, I like parang talking afterwards.
I like
mga
that
ganyan.
too.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, speaking of
Yes.
threesome, so up to how many people you can invite to in that activity at your Robin? Because you've
Threesome na,
experienced
di
it.
ba?
No, I mean, if we add more people, like si
I
orgy na,
would
diba?
not think na kung magiging foursome siya or magiging orgy sa BGC, no?
How do you find orgy? Is that like 3++?
Well, I define...
Ang feeling ko talaga anything that is more than 4 orgy na eh.
ganun. Orgy na
So kung
siya.
4 siya, foursome pa yan.
Oo,
But
pero
if
kung
it's more
five,
than 4, then that becomes
orgy.
an orgy.
Oo. Parang ganun na rin kasi nga, na rin. Pero if you have multiple
My gosh,
personalities,
parang
pwede ka
nasa
mag-orgy
party
by
kayo,
yourself.
no? Pag nasa orgy yung
Oh, parang sex party talaga. Again, another parang sexual fantasy
I
of mine,
cannot.
which is, I don't know if I could actually do it.
I cannot do it.
Parang,
I swear.
Yun na yung limit ko. Like, I tried threesome. Hindi ka ako umabot dun sa 4. Kasi nga parang, I think for me,
4 dapat?
I don't want to go there na parang sabi ko, pag dumiretso ako sa 4, para tingin ko mag-escalate siya na next time may video na ako online. So, I might as well, it's more of like yung pagiging experimental ko, it only ended in
Threesome. So
Yes.
you cannot like, you don't, how do you say that? Like, open to the idea of doing it like with more than 4 people?
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, kasi especially na I tried to bottom on that.
How many times did you participate in a threesome pala, Ate Robin?
Pero my God, the pressure of being a bottom, like the designated
Oh.
bottom in an orgy or threesome, my God, that I cannot imagine.
Oh. Well,
Parang
You
basketball.
need to have a lot of lubricants for this.
correct. And actually, doon ko lang na-realize kung bakit ang tawag sa sa product na to, Nivea Milk. Very effective. Oo. Kasi you really need the whole bottle for that endeavor.
So you use Nivea milk at that time?
Nivea Milk.
Nivea.
Di, but sabi ko nga, if you're willing to bottom, you need to be open. Kasi parang kahit sa cream
Oo,
silk.
Yes, you need to be willing, you're accepting. Oo. Kung anong meron dyan, Colgate man yan.
Colgate talaga.
Oh, yes.
Pero, Colgate, hindi ko kaya.
Oo, no. Na-mention ko po yun sa previous podcast.
Na hindi rin natin alam kung mababroadcast or whatever.
Kasi minention ni Barbie na she used sachet. Hindi ko narinig yung lubricant.
Gosh, why Colgate? That's not lubricant.
But it's
It's a toothpaste.
halang ba yan na dahil lang
But you have to
Uy,
put
meron-
water, add water to it.
So
It
ano
will
to?
bubble.
Do we need an
I'm
expert? Do we
trying-
need to add water?
No, I'm trying to analyze ba how can a Colgate, a toothpaste be a lubricant? It will hurt so much.
Pero wait lang. What are the acceptable lubricants ba? Di ba? Parang saliva, KY jelly. there's
Saliva,
a-
that's natural produced by your body. So if none of you, like, when you do it, brought something, then you use saliva. But I prefer water-based lubricant. We can buy that in the store.
Yes.
Oh, KY jelly. Ano pa ba meron? Parang,
Meron lang yung mga ice and fire.
Oh, ice and
ngayon.
fire,
Very
mga ganyan.
Yeah, let me mention that.
Oo.
There's one brand that has 3 different flavors.
Yeah.
One is like plain lang siya, then second is ice, and then the third is fire. I tried the ice and the plain because I thought the fire, it would really burn the sensation, girl. I've been burning sensation, but then based on what my friend told me, it's really nice daw.
Hindi, tsaka, hindi, yung na-try ko naman na before is that yung parang, meron di bang edible, Robin? There's one that is edible, yung may parang strawberry
Edible
peaches.
na lubricant?
Yes, meron.
Oh.
Merong edible na
Seriously,
lubricant.
what's
Yes.
the brand?
Jurex.
Oh.
Edible yung Jurex?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
so like
an
you
edible.
can
As long as
You can literally,
Lick it?
parang, yes.
Yes.
Parang,
Oh my
oral the
gosh,
shiz
I
out of
didn't
it.
know.
Oh.
So when you rim your partner,
Pwede, as in.
Oh.
And I've tried it.
Wow.
Pero na-try ko yung Robin sa gawas. Parang, pero I think it's
It's not
available
available
here.
here in the
Pero I think it's
Philippines.
available here kasi
Yes.
I've seen it at 7-Eleven. Some of the 7-Elevens.
speaking of lubricants, Ate Emily, before you share your experience with
Emily na
lubricants,
talaga ako ngayon, no?
we have free lubricants here.
Condoms.
And condoms. So,
And condoms as well,
yes,
because
for-
we are safe space for
Yeah.
everyone, right?
Yes, and that is we're encouraging safe and satisfying sex.
So
to
basically, where can
everyone.
they get these condoms and lubricants?
Here in White House and hopefully with our future partners in the near future. So stay tuned for that.
So saan nga, Barbie?
Yeah, we are located at
Ay.
40 Don Julio Loriente Street. Again, that's behind KFC Fuente or behind Sampaguita Suites, whichever you prefer. Just a few steps away from the famous Pongko Pongko sa Fuente, yo. What's up, yo?
So basically, wala nang parang dahilan para sabihin nila na, I don't have a condom, I don't have a lubricant or whatever. So basically, you could just go here before you hook up and just take some.
Yes, true. We
Eh.
have boxes and boxes. Am I correct, Ate Emily Robin?
Very true, and for me, because I'm part Chinese, swerte ang condom sa wallet. Trust me, hindi ka naubusan ng pera.
Condom or lubricant?
Condom. Lagyan mo na rin ng
It should be
lubricant. pa.
flavored ba or it doesn't matter?
Nawiwerduhan ako dun sa flavored condom. Para saan ba yung flavor ng condom?
I think it's more of the scent.
Hindi, kasi siya actually creates parang another sensation or whatever. Kasi parang sabi nga natin, di ba?
The flavor, it creates another sensation.
And for me kasi nga, para sabi nila parang it's not just because of the lubricant, to make sex better or whatever, something like that. Parang it needs to have like, yung flavoring, parang basta, when you guys try it, lamig yun talaga. As in,
I'm not so good.
oral, rimming, and everything. Parang you could actually slather it all over. Parang
For
kaya.
me, I haven't tried
Like-
rimming. For me, that's my border. I don't do that.
But
You don't rim
never
or you don't
tried?
receive rimming?
Both.
You've never
I'm
tried?
not comfortable. Parang for me, it's like, I don't know.
But have you tried?
No. Like, my partner before, he that's his fetish.
What if your partner goes down there, then you say, no, don't rim me.
No.
Let me rim you.
No, ayoko nga
Both
both ways.
ways?
Yeah.
Talaga?
Oo, ayaw ko.
How about
Maybe-
teabagging? Yung papasok niya yung itlog niya sa bibig mo ng sabay?
Ano?
What is it called?
Teabagging.
Teabagging.
Oo, yung parang both of the
Ay, that's so
scrotum, you
British.
put it inside the mouth and then
Teabagging.
you'll play it with the tongue.
You
guys haven't tried that?
Oh, I have tried that, but hindi ko alam yung teabagging na yan. My God.
Hindi, pero di ba?
Bakit
Kasi
ba
di ba?
naman
Kasi if you'll just stick into the parang normal na,
Yes,
you just, you put it in and then you pump it and then you come. Kasi
No, it's-
you need to do all the foreplays. Di ba? Parang yung mga teabagging, mga rimming, mga licking all over, sucking the nips, putting kiss marks everywhere.
Yeah. But I'm not that good at leaving kiss marks. I'm bad at it.
So basically, ano ba? Parang, tell us, parang sex for you is that you kiss, you foreplay, and then you do the pumping.
Like, how
parang
do you
ganun.
make
Wala
it
kang mga ano?
better?
Oo.
Yeah, like,
but
for both
the
of
rimming
you.
kasi sa akin, I find it uncomfortable. Like, I find it, or maybe because may medical background ako, so parang medyo, ako doon, parang asiwa ako na parang ibabalik sa bibig ko.
Speaking of medical background, what I know is anus is cleaner than your mouth. Am I correct or wrong?
Oh my God.
No. Speaking of which, am I correct?
Ako hindi ko alam.
If,
You do have a medical background at the Emily Robbins, so you answer me. Am I correct? Is anus cleaner than your mouth?
I invoke,
No, listeners should know.
yeah. Well, there is a study. Nakita ko rin yan sa Facebook, pero ang ano ko lang kasi is, we need to have, not just Facebook, but it needs to be a proper study na Stanford, or sa parang ganun ba na studies, hindi lang yung tipong nakita ko lang online. But yeah, I heard that yung ganun nga because ang sinasabi nila yung structure daw ng lips at saka structure ng anus are the same.
When you say structure, is it about the tissues around
Yes,
the anus and your
correct.
lips?
Ako, minsan nga
Have the
wala na
same
akong pakialam
tissues?
about these studies or whatever. Please, soap and water helps a lot.
There is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, tech team. Is it true that there are more bacteria in your mouth than your anus? What does this say?
Wait lang.
May
Is it true that there are more bacteria in your mouth than your anus? So yeah, it's related to my question, which is cleaner, your anus or your mouth? Because for me, mouth is exposed outside.
Oh.
Anus is only exposed when you poop,
Oh.
right? And then you clean it right
Or
away. It's
it's
covered
the
all
co-
the time.
It's a concept of poop. Like, doon dumaan ng poop. So, medyo ako doon.
Yun yung parang idea na kakain ka ba sa
Pero,
arinola?
aminin ko, a little bit hypocritical yun kasi nga, ayoko na lumalabas pero nagpapapasok ako. So, parang parang awkward. Pero, it's sa akin kasi, it's like because I douch. You know douch? D-O-U-C-H. So, I clean myself. So, I make sure na walang...
Who doesn't clean him or herself?
Hindi, pero para sa akin talaga, para sa akin sa totoo lang, as long as you are doing it with the right person, you'd be able to kiss, lick, whatever, kahit may amoy pa yan.
I don't care. Like,
As in-
when I'm in the moment, I'll do it whatever I like to do
Really?
it with that person.
So, have you tried rimming your partner, Barbs?
Oh my gosh, Robin, don't make me into, yes.
Wow! It's getting hotter and hotter. Okay, so let's talk about some issues about...
No, let's talk more about it. Don't cut it short.
Oo, ano pa rin tayo? Usapang ano pa rin? Puwet pa rin. Ano ba to? Magpapasponsor ba? Magpapaano na ba tayo kayo malabanan nito?
Okay, so going back to the question, is it true that there are more bacteria in your mouth than your anus? I can't get over this.
I believe.
Ayaw!
So,
Ayaw i-let go.
One of our tech people here surrounding us gave me this. This is based on research.
Okay.
It concludes the probability of larger number of bacteria in a not brushed mouth is thus more than anus. lungs. So brush your mouth,
Correct.
brush your teeth.
Listerine. You need sponsors.
So that's it. There's more bacteria in your mouth if you don't brush your teeth, if you don't wash your mouth, if you don't gargle, whatever.
Correct.
So anus is safer.
Yes. Not to mention if you use bidet, my God. It's a life-changing experience. Yes. Well, okay. So, how about yung sinasabi natin like yung sa issue ba? Well, in our own community, there's actually this type of issues wherein pag sinabi nilang if you're top, you're very rare. And if you're bottom, you're like, you're like the issue of bottom shaming. Like,
What do you
about
mean by-
about telling someone that they're too feminine. Or
What do you mean by you are top, you are very rare? What do you mean by
ibig
that?
sabihin parang ganun na issue ng about men and women na sabi nila pag men is like a key that opens a lot of doors is a master key, but if you are a woman or a door na nabubuksan ng kahit anong susi, oh my God, you're useless as a door. Oh, parang ganun din sa community natin na parang ganun na if you are a if you're
Is that an issue in our community, Kel? What do you think?
I think so. Paminsan kasi parang meron mga idea na mga parang, ay, bottom pala siya. Di ba? Someone yung makita mo na parang borta, he's very manly, ganyan. Tapos parang, at the end of the day, you'd see his videos on Twitter na parang bottom na siya, parang whatever, ganyan.
Correct.
Pero I think kasi na-associate kasi natin yung idea ng parang, if you're bottom, you're submissive. And when you're a top, you're dominant. And basically, they go through what you are and what position you have in the relationship. Kaya parang gano'n. Pero for me, it doesn't really matter. You could actually be the bottom and be the,
or yung like
dominant. I don't know.
I think this is commonly among gays na pag like nakilala kayo na you're a couple, tatanungin nila, so who's the top, who's the bottom,
Yeah,
or
I hear that all the
who wears
time.
the pants,
And
No,
or
because of the mentality.
who's the
Kasi
boy or the girl.
up until now, parang before, parang may relatives would always ask me parang, so sino lalaki sa inyo? Sabi
Is it
ko,
because-
excuse me po, parang pareho po kami lalaki, kaya nga siya gay relationship.
Because you are always compared to the cisgender relationship.
Yun nga eh,
Correct.
which
Yes.
is,
There's a role that if you are a woman, you are most of the time. Well, not really most of the time, but basically you are the bottom.
Oo.
And if you are this man, you are the top.
Oo.
Ganun ba yun?
Correct.
Am I correct to
Oo.
compare?
Oo. Pero to be honest, meron namang like yung mga ngayon na like mas humok pa sa
Soft pa.
sa bulalo na na it's like
Sa utak ng bulalo.
very na humok pa sila but they're top. Then meron yung sinasabi nga na borta na nag-gym, yung bosses nag-o-octave.
I'm trying to
Yan.
understand because among transgender community,
Oo.
what I know is when you say tranny top,
Oo.
that's their preference because they actually are paid for sex. I'm not discriminating, but
Okay.
that's what based on my own understanding
Oo.
and based on my friends' experiences that they share with me. Okay? But the other letters in the community,
Correct.
how can that be an issue? I don't understand.
hindi nga kasi because of the parang culture natin here in the Philippines that you're still a guy. Even though you're gay, you're still a guy. So basically, it's really a plus factor if you're top.
Oh.
So that becomes an issue of those someone who are
But for
just-
me talaga, no, what's the point of being gay if you're not even open na someday you'd bottom?
Oh. Kaya I believe in the early 2000 or 90s, parang sinasabi nila na if you are a little bit on the masculine side, you call yourself bisexual, but it's very wrong. Because you're still sleeping with just men. You're not even sleeping with women.
I think that's the
Oo,
wrong
kaya-
misconception
yeah,
of the word bisexual for me.
Correct. So, ganun pa rin yung ano nila kasi ayaw nila kasi pag sinabi nilang gay, yun na nga na ano ka, nagpa-flying eagle ka. Yung
I don't know, Rob, kasi parang if there are two guys and they're both gay and then you tell gay, parang guy A na siya yung top and guy B is bottom, parang people would tend to think that guy B is more gayer than guy A.
Correct.
Yun yung parang na ano ko eh, parang within the community still, parang we feel that na parang mas bakla ka kasi bottom ka, which is for me doesn't really matter.
And that's really
Na-
hard to address because we don't owe anybody an explanation.
Correct. Oh. Then
Right?
yung ano pa dyan,
So what's the point of bottoming anyways? Parang what's wrong with that?
parang sinasabi nila kasi na parang ang market value mas mataas.
Is there a
if you're straight
discrimination
acting.
among in the community, like LGBTs in
Yes,
general? That if you're
very
a bottom,
much.
you're kinda, what's the discrimination there?
You're being tagged as like,
FM ka
Oh,
or
yun.
ganyan.
So what if you're a femme?
Sutla.
yun na nga na, parang they call you like you're weaker or you're hindi ka mabenta sa community pero kung top ka you're kumbaga, you're the guy, you're the man, they should date you. Something like that. Na suddenly,
But basically, these people, they need to experience how to be bottom for them to actually...
correct.
Hindi, for them to actually
it's
appreciate
more
kung ano ba
work.
talaga.
Correct. It's more, it takes more courage to let someone in. Oh, na,
I think it depends talaga how open-minded you are. If you are like this adventurous type of guy, you wouldn't think that way, right? Like you go for it because the situation is asking for it.
And it's called for and you want to do it because somehow you're curious or you just want to try it out.
Yeah. So regardless if you voluntarily want to do it or involuntarily want to do it, for the sake of giving pleasure, diba? In the moment of with that person, go for it, uy.
correct. And speaking of voluntary, so we're looking for volunteers.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. And
So Love Yourself White House, located again at 40 J. Lorienti Street, is looking for volunteers.
Volunteers.
Volunteers meaning you're not paid. Commitment, dedication, that's what we need. Go to go.loveyourself.ph/Cebu volunteer.
yes, and maybe you can be part of our discussion in the future.
That's the next. What's the next batch for Love Yourself? It's batch Espada.
Yes.
Yes.
And they are going to be oriented Q4 within this quarter, right?
Yes, yes.
Am I
Hopefully.
correct?
Hopefully, yes.
Yes. So, yan.
Oh my gosh.
Espadahan.
I like this topic. We can go like on and on endlessly.
Oo nga kasi alam mo naman talaga sex is really a very juicy topic.
Yes. Well, in terms of, again, it takes like love and respect. That, whatever you do in the bedroom, that's your thing. You mean, other people should not be like, judging you for what you do inside the bedroom because that's only one part of yourself. And, if you love yourself that way, that's fine.
At saka parang I think, no one has the right to actually, at one point nga, no one actually has the right to actually ask you if you're top or bottom or whatever. That's none of their business.
I agree with you.
Plus, para sa akin na as long as you're doing it with the person that you really love and like, then you'd be able to do things. Really, I tell you. Anything. Even videotaping it.
And if you're doing it with a foreigner, again, make us proud. Raise your flag.
Raise the flag. So, family, that's
Speaking
it.
of people who are adventurous pala, I also want to point the emphasis of, taking yourself. So please use condom.
And have yourself regularly tested.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, guys. Love yourself. Again, we're open Wednesday to Sunday from 12 noon to 8 p.m. We have free lubricants and condoms.
So it's a one-stop shop. May free Wi-Fi din po kami. And if you're bored, we have board games.
I like that.
Yes. Okay, so thank you so much for listening.
Oh my gosh, that's it? for
Yes,
tonight?
guys. Oh my God. Yeah.
Can we go on and on? All right, this has been your Ate Barbie.
And this is Ichael.
And this is Robin. We are the BIR and good night.
Good night.
Bye.